Finally, liver is not only involved in the metabolism of specifically lipids or the carbohydrates, they also play a very important role in the metabolism of amino acids. For instance, they are involved in the synthesis of many important proteins. They are also involved in the breakdown of the proteins. Thirdly, they are also involved in the interconversion of the amino acids. The amino acids are taken by the liver from the bloodstream. They include, the sources of these amino acids include the dietary proteins and the breakdown of the body proteins, leading to the formation of amino acids which are taken up by the liver. Then, when we are talking about, as I have just talked about, the interconversion of amino acids, the transamination play a very important role in the interconversion of the amino acid. And you have already studied this when we were talking about the metabolism of amino acids. In the transamination, if you remember, the amino group transferred from one amino group is transferred from one amino acid to a keto acid, and as a result you get a new amino acid. And in this way, because of this process, you have new amino acids which are formed because of this process. Also, in the liver, the deamination of the amino acid also happens. Because of this deamination, the amino group is removed and you're left with the keto group. Amino group which is removed, then it can be excreted through a different combination of chemical reactions known as urea cycle. It can be converted into urea, and that urea then eventually is excreted from the kidneys, through the kidneys. And that way, the liver plays a very important role in the detoxification. You keep in mind that ammonia is a highly toxic compound. It's lethal, it's toxic. So it has to be excreted, and this is urea cycle which is occurring in the liver. Because of this urea cycle, the ammonia is first converted into urea, and that urea is then excreted by the process of urination. And the keto acid which you get from the deamination, they can either be used for further formation of different other amino acids through the process of transamination, or they can also be used in the formation of ketone bodies. And ketone bodies, you know, that are involved in the synthesis of, they can act as the energy yielding molecules. Also, liver is involved in the formation of many acute phase proteins, the proteins which are formed during an inflammation reaction when your immune system gets activated. For instance, the C-reactive protein is very important biomarker to see the strength, or to see the health, how healthy is your immune system, or see the inflammation. And in that way, liver not only is involved in the detoxification process, not only is involved in the metabolism, it also plays a very important role in the immune responses. Liver is also involved, as I have already told you, involved in the formation of many proteins. Some of these, for instance, the plasma proteins, the albumin, a very important carrier molecules. Then there are clotting factors, and there are other carrier molecules also. For instance, there is transferrin, which is involved in the transportation of the iron. So in that way, liver is not only involved in the metabolism of in the metabolism of molecule which gives you energy, they also are involved in the synthesis of very important molecules. Not only you get the amino acid through the conversion of one amino acid into the other amino acid, you also get actually the conversion of the amino acid into glucose. So you know that glucose is not only you can get from the carbohydrate moieties, you can also get glucose from the non-carbohydrate moieties through the process known as gluconeogenesis. So many amino acids, they can be converted into glucose through the process of gluconeogenesis, and that's why many of the amino acids are known as glucogenic amino acids. And also the amino acids are involved in the formation in the ketogenesis process because they are involved in the formation of ketone bodies. And you have already studied it. There are certain amino acids like leucine, like isoleucine, which are involved in the formation of ketone bodies. And these ketone bodies then eventually are involved in giving the energy whenever needed. So in this way, both glucogenic and ketogenic amino acids are there to give you the glucose and the ketone bodies according to the demand of the body.